What's up, family? Man, apologize for not being able to do the live Friday night. Man, got stuck in the doctor's office. Nothing's wrong, I'm good. Had a physical, and man, it took a lot longer than I expected. The wait was crazy, but it's good. You know what I mean? I'm in good shape, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't go to the doctors. Man, I went just to satisfy the queen. You know what I mean? Just let her know that I'm good. You know what I mean? I haven't had a physical in 10, 12 years. You know what I mean? I just don't do the doctor stuff. I believe in, you know, taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Getting in touch with God, getting in touch with nature, and man, home remedies. You know, home remedies as in natural remedies. You know, that's just me. To each their own. You know what I mean? To each their own. Because I'm part Native American and African, I believe in nature. I believe in herbs. You know what I mean? I believe in natural remedies, but I also believe that if you're connected like that, then there shouldn't be any problems. You know what I mean? I understand we all get old, and you know our bodies and stuff start breaking down and all that other stuff. Man, if you take care of yourself, you know, man, you shouldn't have any problems. You know, that's part of preventive maintenance. This is just free. I'm just throwing this out there. You know, preventive maintenance. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself. You know, don't do the stupid stuff that's going to cause you diseases. Don't do the stupid stuff that's going to cause you ailments. You know, stop eating the toxic foods. Stop drinking the bullshit. Stop eating and consuming all this fucking white sugar. Brown sugar ain't no better. You know what I mean? Stop doing this stupid shit. You know, get back in touch with nature. Start drinking natural teas. You know what I mean? I have a tea right here. It's some rosemary, some mint, and some bay leaves. You know, in the instructions, not instructions, but in the descriptions, I'll leave what those three things do. In the wintertime, man, as the weather changes, I'll drink black teas, you know, and so I'll take those three herbs and I'll put them with some black tea. In summertime, it's just green tea, you know what I mean? All the different stuff, echinacea, chamomile, lavender, you know, again, the mints, the sage, just all that stuff, you know what I mean? I'm all about that stuff. You know, I'm all about that stuff. And I believe that's part why I'm in the shape that I am and that I look the way that I do. You know what I mean? Because I believe in taking care of myself. You know, again, I'm 52 years old. I was at the gym yesterday talking to this dude, 53. And man, he was just like chopping it up. And I was like, dude, you just a year older than me. You know what I mean? And he started laughing. He's like, are you serious? I was like, dead ass. He said, bro, I thought you was like 38, 39, 40, 41 at oldest, you know what I mean? None of that funny shit. And I started laughing. I said, nah, bro, we good, you know what I mean? But again, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. I just want to throw that out there. Man, part of taking care of ourselves is loving ourselves. You know what I mean? That's a great part of taking care of yourself. Is loving yourself. Loving yourself. Today we're talking about, do you know what love is? You know, do you know what love is? So every one of us want to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going through. Everybody wants to be loved. You know what I mean? Everybody's tired of the bullshit. Everybody's tired of the crazy shit. You know what I mean? And it's a trip because my late wife, Cecilia, you know, I would ask her, it's like, what do you want? She's like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what, but I tell you what I don't want. And it's like, and that used to trip me out because that's so many of us. That's so many of us. Stay with me. And what she was saying was, I don't know what I want, but I could tell you what I don't want. And when all you could tell somebody is what you don't want, because that's what you think about, that's the frequency you are on. You are on the frequency of all the stuff that you don't want. You're not on the frequency of that which you want. Because you don't know what you want. But all you know is what I don't want. But being on that frequency keeps you getting all the shit that you don't want. You know what I mean? Because again, the universe doesn't care. Source, God, the Most High, whatever we want to call it, doesn't care what you think about. And what I mean by that, what you think about, you bring about. Whatever it is, what you think about, you bring about. So if you think about drama and chaos and bullshit, negativity and suicide and depression and anxiety and fear and doubt and worry and all that, if that's the stuff that you think about, guess what? Source, God, the Most High, they're going to be like, oh, that's the frequency you're tapped into. You must like that. You must want more of that. Your wish is my command. Wallabow. You know what I mean? They're going to give you more of that bullshit. Because that's the frequency you're tapped into. And so you may not say that's what you want, but just because you're on that frequency, that's what you're telling God you want. That's what you're telling Source, Universe, that's what you want. You could say you want $1 million all you want. You could say you want a king, a queen, woo-doo-doo. You could say anything you fucking want. They don't go by your fucking language. They don't go by the words you talk. God don't give a fuck whether you speak English, Chinese, Spanish, you know what I mean? None of that bullshit matters to God. God don't give a fuck about your fucking language in that regard. God is concerned, or God is interested in the frequency you're tapped into, the frequency you're on. See, because you can say all kind of shit and not mean it. You can say all kind of shit and not be on that frequency. You can walk around talking about love, 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 peace, joy, happiness, and you be the most depressed, most suicidal, most fucked up person walking the fucking planet. But you talking all this love and peace and Jesus and God and woo-doo-doo, but that's not the frequency you're tapped into. Oh, we're going somewhere, stay with me. So it's not about what you say. And that's what I tell people all the time. Man, God don't give a fuck about me cursing. None of that shit means nothing to God. That's us stupid ass fucking humans thinking we so fucking smart, spiritual, and enlightened. You know what I mean? God is not moved by your fucking words. He's moved by your fucking frequency. He's moved by your fucking vibration. And so whatever frequency you're on, that's what you're going to get more of. So you can talk all this bullshit you want to. Oh, I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. I'm a giving person. I'm a compassionate person. But if that's not the fucking frequency you're on, that's not what you're going to get. I don't give a damn what you say. That's the trick. We have to grow up. And I say that all the time. Most of us have an elementary understanding and comprehension of what love is. Most of us are like these little spoiled ass fucking toddlers running around talking about wine, gimme. And when you don't give it to them, and when you ain't kissing their fucking ass, oh, you mean when you ain't kissing their fucking ass, wine, how come you don't like me? How come you don't? And it's not about not liking you. I'm not fucking kissing your ass. I'm not fucking spoiling you to that regard. Just because I'm not spoiling you like that does not mean I don't love you. Just because I'm not chasing around you and kissing your fucking stanky ass don't mean that I don't love you. We have to grow the fuck up. And the truth is, most of us have no fucking comprehension or understanding of what love is. See, love is not a fucking feeling. Love is not moved by your fucking feelings. It's not a feeling. Love is a frequency. It's a frequency. What am I? So many of us, we talk all this talk about, oh man, yeah, Dr. Chapman, Gary Chapman came with the 5 love languages, and man, the 5 love languages are, man, words of affirmation, gifts, physical touch, quality time, and acts of service. You know what I mean? Those are like the 5 basic love languages, right? And so people say, man, you're not communicating to me in the language in which I understand. And so therefore, I don't receive your love. No, motherfucker. You ignorant as fucking, you need to grow the fuck up. I'm going to say it again. See, what we messed up on, we think that those 5 love languages, you have to be one or the other. That's the language that I speak. That's the language that I understand. That's the language you understand because you're fucking immature. That's the only fucking language you understand because you're fucking immature. Let me correct that shit. You only understand that one love language because you're fucking immature. And you need to grow the fuck up. See, when you discipline your kids, you do it because you love them. When you caress and love and buy your kids shit and take them places and do different, you do it because you love them. Just because I'm not disciplining you at this time, doesn't mean that I don't love you. You know what I mean? Depending on the circumstances, depends on which language I'm going to communicate to you on. Depending on the circumstances. All 5 love languages are an expression of love. All 5 love language is my way of expressing love to you. See, what we miss is that, man, if I'm not talking to you in the way that you think that I should be talking to you, then I ain't talking to you. Stay with me. If you think I'm being mean to you, if you think I'm being hard on you, if you think I'm being a drill sergeant, if you think, man, Dad's fucking strict as fuck, you know what I mean? He's not like Mom. Mom is just like whatever, you know what I mean? Mom might cuss you out for a minute, but then, you know, she gonna cave in and let you do what the fuck you wanna do. Me, I'm not like that. I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't give a fuck how you feel. And I tell my kids, I don't give a fuck how you feel. My life has absolutely nothing to do with how you fucking feel. That's not my fucking issue. That's not my fucking problem. That's some shit you have to deal with. That's some shit you have to fucking resolve. My responsibility, my job as your fucking parent is to sit here and put some fucking boundaries on your ass. My job as a parent is to express to you love in a healthy way. Not me just bowing down and kissing your fucking ass. Not me just being mean as fuck and beating the shit out of you. But understand, man, there's consequences for bullshit. And just because I'm giving you consequences don't mean that I'm not loving you. I love you, therefore I'm giving you these consequences. Why? Because I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want you to go down this path and fuck up your life. I don't want you to fuck up somebody else's life. When you get grown and gone, you can do what the fuck you want. But while you in my fucking household, up under my fucking roof, it is what it is. It is what it is. Understand and grow the fuck up. See, a lot of times we sit back and we say, man, little kids, man, Daddy, if you give me some candy, you know, you could be my friend. I'll be your friend. I'm not here to be your fucking friend. You ain't getting no fucking candy. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck whether you like me. I don't give a fuck whether you think I'm cool or not. If me giving you something is the stipulation for you to give me love, fuck you and your love. It is what it is, you know what I mean? And I don't give a damn. Because I don't want your love. Because it's not fucking love. See, love is unconditional. And so many times we add stipulations to our quote unquote love. That's not fucking love. That's agreements. That's agreements. Man, we have to grow up. We have to understand that there's a difference. You know what I mean? Love is a frequency. And that frequency is the highest frequency you could be on. And it has nothing to do with drama and the bullshit. It has nothing to do with all the negativity. It has nothing to do with me kissing your ass. Love is the highest frequency you could be on. The 5 love languages. are an expression of love. You know what I mean? It's not just one. I speak all 5 languages. Why? Because it's depending on the situation. Just as a parent, man, you could go from discipline to giving to loving, and when I mean loving, to being compassionate, wanting to spend quality time and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Just because right here at this time you messed up and now I'm checking you, you messed up and now I'm punishing you, you messed up, now I'm correcting you, it doesn't mean that all those other 5 love languages aren't in the play. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I'm disregarding all that other stuff. That's not what you need at this time. And if I love you, I'm going to give you what you need in that regard. Not so much of what you want. Most of us, we think that, man, you got to give me what I want. What I want is this. What I want is this. What I want is this. That's not what you need. And there's nothing wrong with getting some of the things that you want. But that should never be dependent on somebody loving you. Grow the fuck up. Man, my hope and prayer is that we grow up, you know what I mean? And stop acting like freaking toddlers. Stop acting like little spoiled kids. Love is a frequency. A frequency. Are you really on that frequency? Or are you just talking that frequency? You talking it, but you don't reside there. You talking it, but you've never been on that frequency. It's a whole lot of people that go to church and read the Bible and all that other stuff, jump, shout, and all that other stuff. And man, they walk out and they're just as depressed, just as suicidal. They ain't even really God's children. They ain't on that frequency in any way, shape, or form. They don't mean none of the stuff that they did. It's just an act to them. It's what I'm supposed to do. But it ain't really who I am. I want everybody to see me as this Christian. I want everybody to see me as this saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, water baptized, on fire, running for the Lord person. But that's not really who I am. So I'm acting this way. I'm portraying myself to be this way. But that's not really me. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to understand that, man, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. You have a choice. You have a choice. There's always options. You can always be on the frequency of love, or you're going to be on the frequency of all that other stuff. The choice is yours. Nobody makes you do anything. You choose how you handle stuff. You choose how to respond to stuff. You can respond out of anger. You can respond out of fear. You can respond out of worry, out of low self-esteem and insecurities and all that other stuff. Or you can respond out of love. It's your choice. It's your choice. Man, I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.